So, a lot of people love to talk about black women and the fact that at times there can be challenges in our friendships with each other. But I want to make sure that we don't overlook the fact that this whole situation with Jay-Z and that NFL deal proves, okay, that a lot of black men don't like each other. And I'm going to tell you why. It is being reported that Jermaine Dupri was offered a similar NFL deal last year. All right? And Jay-Z allegedly called Jermaine Dupri and said, "Hey, you shouldn't take this deal." Jermaine Dupri took the advice of his so-called friend or associate and turned the deal down, only to find out a year later that Jay-Z accepted a similar deal. Do you understand how backstabbing and treacherous that is? And do you understand that if something similar had played out between two black women, you would see all of these people laughing and, making fun of an apparent disagreement between two black women. As a matter of fact, if you'll recall, a few weeks ago, Jermaine Dupri had the nerve to say that the biggest problem with rap and hip hop right now was pretty much black women in rap. He called it stripper culture. And it's like, so you can publicly talk about that. But are you going to talk about the fact that your homeboy told you not to take a deal that he himself took? Do you know what that probably means? That means that Jay-Z probably heard about the deal and told his homeboy not to take it so that he could then take a similar opportunity. So as we sit back and watch how this whole thing plays out, pay attention to the fact that a lot of times when you see these disagreements pop up between black men, people don't talk about it. They don't find ways to create further division between the men. Everybody has this idea that, okay, we should just kind of stay out of it. But when it's us going back and forth, everybody wants to involve themselves. Everybody wants to stand up and be counted when it comes to getting into our shit. But just think about it. Even the fact that Tyrese pretty much almost messed up the Beats by Dre deal for Dr. Dre by going on live and announcing the deal before it had been finalized, okay? And because Tyrese did that, apparently, in order to keep the deal, Dr. Dre had to ultimately agree to take less money than what was initially being negotiated. And it's like, okay, how happy was Tyrese for Dr. Dre if he publicly announced the deal knowing that it was in the final stages but not approved, and certainly had not been approved to discuss openly? It's like, were you happy for your friend, or were you purposefully trying to stab him in the back? And it's the same thing with this whole situation with Jay-Z and Jermaine Dupri. Did you not want Jermaine Dupri to take that deal because you felt like it wasn't the right climate at that time? Or did you view it as a potential opportunity for yourself, and so you used your so-called friendship with this man to get him out of the way so that you could collect a check for yourself? Sit back and observe the fact, okay, that a lot of black men don't actually like or support each other. And the treachery and the dysfunction that they hurl our way also plays out in their own friendships with each other. Okay?